Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Premier Boxing Champions wish Lamont Roach a happy birthday. Rumor has it Lamont Roach was clowning Tank in the club. And the takes keep aging like fine wine. Smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video, turn on your notification. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Also live Sunday mornings with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Let's get it cracking. So, takes keep aging like fine wine over here, bro. Let's get to it. So, Tank vs. Roach fight gets dropped by BBC on their YouTube channel. It has millions of views already. Tank Davis gets promoted by PBC, talking about his ring IQ with Ryan Garcia the same week. The following week, Tank Davis gets his case dismissed. After being arrested July 11th, case gets dropped by August the 12th. Now Premier Boxing Champions dropped Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora ahead of the rumored fight between Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. And now Premier Boxing Champions takes to his Twitter page to wish Lamont Roach a happy birthday. Now, is Lamont Roach signed to PBC? Hell to the no, he's not. So I need someone to tell me, why is PBC going out of their way to do all this promotion for Lamont Roach when he's not signed to him? I let you in on a little secret, ladies and gentlemen. It's because they're promoting Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach too. If Lamont Roach is not fighting Tank Davis, they're not telling his ass happy birthday. If Lamont Roach is not fighting Tank Davis, they're not dropping his fight with Tank Davis to their goddamn YouTube channel. Lamont Roach is signed to ProBox TV. He's signed to Gary Jonas. Last I checked, Gary Jonas is a middle-aged white man. Al Heyman is an older black man. Last I checked, ProBox TV and PBC, they both start with a P, but they're two completely different companies. And Gary Jonas and Al Heyman are two completely different people. So somebody make sense of it for me, why PBC is promoting Lamont Roach if he's not fighting Tank Davis. If Lamont Roach is not fighting Tank Davis, why did those Shaggy Foster say he's on their card, bro? The signs are all there for y'all to get off of this bullshit and come on over here to the right side. Shout out to my nigga Dub. The signs are all here for y'all to come on over, have a little foresight, understand what's going on, start having some logic, start having some common sense, some discernment, some deductive abilities, and listen to what I'm saying before it's too late. It's right there in front of you, bro. It's right there in front of you, dog. Lamont Roach told you the fight was already done. We were supposed to be fighting August 16th, just like I told y'all. First one to report it. Got the venue and shit. Sent my people in Tank's team the venue and said, look, this venue blocked off. PBC got this venue blocked off for August 16th. That's Tank Day. Man, K, I don't know how you found that out. Yeah. So can I report it? Yeah, bro, go ahead, man. He trying to do it on his mama's birthday, his uncle's birthday around the same time. They're going to treat this like a celebration because he about to step on Roach. Then Mike Coppinger and everybody else come behind me. Come behind me reporting the same shit. And then Lamont Roach just confirmed it on the day, August 16th, when he dropped the message where he said, this was supposed to be good morning, y'all. Just wanted to remind y'all this was supposed to be fight night. What does that do? That let you know that the fight's already signed. The fight's already fucking signed. How was it supposed to be fight night if everything wasn't done, bro? So he let you know the fight was signed. It was already supposed to be fight night. We know Tank Davis got arrested on July 11th. We know that the altercation happened in the middle of June on Father's Day, June 15th. As they were preparing to announce the goddamn fight. So PBC, knowing that shit had happened, they like, nah, we can't announce this goddamn fight. Let's chill. Let's wait. So they didn't announce it. And so now it got pushed back. And you got everybody that was on that card. Shit, Antoine Russell was supposed to be on that card. He ain't fought yet. O'Shaq and Foster and Cool Boy Steph, you saw them in camp too. Training like a motherfucker. They ain't fought yet. So you believe all this shit is going on that I just named all throughout this video, and Tank and Roach are not fighting? Lamont Roach kept saying he moving on, Tank is ducking, Still ain't stopped talking about Tank. He was at his birthday party, talking about Tank. He said he was moving on while staying in the same Airbnb. Are y'all paying attention, bro? Just look at his actions, bro. Look at the actions of the multi-million-dollar company. Tank Davis, this multi-million-dollar company, bro. Premier Boxing Champions. Their biggest star and their biggest cash cow right now in 2025 is Gervonta Tank Davis. His most controversial fight and his most recent fight in March was Lamont Roach. You watching this video, do you really believe, if you just use your brain, do you really believe that they dropped the Tank Davis Lamont Roach first fight on their YouTube channel? They promoted Tank the same week by talking about his ring IQ with Ryan Garcia. They go to their Twitter platform with hundreds of thousands of followers as well, and they post Lamont Roach a happy birthday wishes. Do you think they're doing all of that if Tank Davis is not fighting Lamont Roach in a rematch? Because here's what that does. If you believe that, then you believe this. You believe that PBC is stupid enough to give Lamont Roach free promotion when he's not signed to them. That's what you're saying that you believe, bro. You're saying that you believe that they would risk pissing off their cash cow right now, pissing off the guy that's bringing the most money into their company right now, by taking his most controversial fight, taking the guy that's shitting on him more than anybody in boxing right now, and promoting that guy for free. And it's making Tank Davis look bad. That's what you're saying, bro. You're saying, look, PBC don't care about pissing off Tank, so they know Tank is ducking him. They know Tank is not going to fight Lamont Roach, but they dropped the Tank and Lamont Roach fight anyway to get Lamont Roach millions of views. Do you think that's something that would make somebody in Tank Davis's position happy if they were to do that, if what y'all are saying is true? Listen, we know Tank Davis is ducking Lamont Roach. We know the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight is not happening if we're PBC. But let's wish Lamont Roach a happy birthday on our Twitter page anyway, even though he's not signed to us. You think that would make somebody like Tank Davis in his position, you think he would be happy with PBC for doing that? And do you think PBC would risk upsetting him? You think they would risk upsetting him by giving Lamont Roach a bunch of free promotion? Promoting Lamont Roach in a way that makes Tank Davis look bad? Look, this is like, Tank don't want to fight him. Tank is not fighting Lamont Roach. Let's drop the fight and show you why he's not fighting Lamont Roach, even though Tank is our fighter and Lamont Roach is not. Tank is not fighting Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach was making jokes about Tank going to jail. He been talking about how Tank is scared of him. He been calling Tank a duck. He been basically calling Tank a scary asshole. Let's wish him a happy birthday anyway, though, since it's his birthday and shit. Y'all believe it? The shit that some people will believe is crazy to me. You really think, number one, they that business stupid? And you think they lack the intelligence to move like that, bro? Y'all really believe that? You think they promoting Sebastian Fundora smarter and better than they promoting Tank Davis? Because they dropped the Sebastian Fundora Tim Tszyu rematch too. And that fight with Keith Thurman is rumored to be happening, just like the fight with Tank Davis and Lamont Roach is rumored to be happening. But ain't nobody said shit about that. Like, so we all know they dropped Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu for a reason, because Fundora about to be fighting Keith Thurman. But they dropped Tank and Roach for no reason. They wish Montes Stanionis a happy birthday, because Stanionis is fighting under them, and Stanionis has a fight coming up where it's going to be maybe a PBC fighter on that card or two. He got a fight coming up in September, so they wish him a happy birthday. But they wishing Lamont a happy birthday for no reason. Manny Pacquiao is rumored to be coming back in December. They put something up for Manny Pacquiao as well, but let me guess, they did that shit for no reason as well, huh? Even though he supposed to be coming back in December and shit. They also got the shit with the 154-pound little tournament they might be doing, where they did the little last man standing shit, where they got all their 154-pounders, and I think Jesus Ramos is fighting at 160 or something. They got all that shit up there. And they doing all that shit because they not planning nothing. They just out here just posting shit, doing shit, posting fights, posting shit on Twitter. They doing all that shit for no reason. A promotional boxing company is dropping boxing content and marketing fighters, and everybody's getting it done because they got fights coming up, and it's because they trying to promote them. But Tank and Roach is the only ones that they promoting on their channel and doing shit on their channel and tying together on their channel and shit, and they doing it because that fight is not coming. Alright, bro. Alright, fam. Whatever. Hey, man. Whatever y'all say, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Remember, you talking to the same content creator that told y'all, oh, it's a good sign Tank and them waiving the pre-trial hearing. Oh, that don't mean nothing, KO. Just because they waiving the pre-trial meeting or whatever, that don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing. Bro, they waiving that shit because they confident in their case. They're confident that the witnesses that the prosecution think they got, they don't really got. Oh, damn. Hey, bro, PBC just dropped the Tank and Lamont Roach fight. And they dropped it before Tank Davis's court hearing. They know something we don't know. KO, you can't say they know something we don't know. They just doing it to be doing it, KO. Nah, bro, they not doing it to be doing it. Number one, Tank and Roach is done. Number two, they're confident Tank is going to get off. Because just like they knew that he had an issue and that he had something with his BM and that he had a warrant out for his arrest, just like they knew that, they know whether or not she's going to testify. They know the case that the lawyer is going to bring on Tank Davis's behalf, and they're confident enough to drop this fight because they got the charge. They feel like they about to get the charges dropped. Nah, KO, you can't say that. We got to wait and see it play out. Sometimes it could take a year and a half, KO. Charges got dropped that day. All right, bro. Like, whatever y'all say, man. And now I'm the same person telling you they're not doing all of this for any other reason for Lamont Roach other than Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach 2 is loading, bro. It's on the way. And look, there's no official announcement from them that Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fundora is the headliner. That pay-per-view card could be Tank Davis's and them card, and it could get announced any moment because we're about 2 months out from October the 18th. It could get announced any moment, and it could actually be Tank Roach 2 as the headliner, Keith Thurman, Sebastian Fundora as the co-main, with O'Shaquie Foster and motherfucking Cool Boy Steph as the second fight on the card, and then some card with some fight as the first fight on the pay-per-view, because usually they do 4-fight pay-per-views. So we don't know, but I know they fighting, and they dropping Sebastian Fundora and Tank Davis and Roach. They dropping all that shit at the same time. I would not be surprised in the least bit if we get an announcement and that shit is Tank Roach 2 October 18th, Sebastian Fundora, Keith Thurman is the co-main. Cool Boy Steph, O'Shaquie Foster is the one right up under the co-main with some other fight starting off the card. I wouldn't be surprised, would you? Anyway, y'all let me know. Again, I maintain all of this shit is happening because Tank vs. Roach 2 is coming. That's what I maintain. That's my thoughts. If you don't believe that, I don't have no problem with that, bro. You can have your opinion. Just tell me something that makes more sense than what I said in this video. Tell me why Lamont Roach is getting all this free promotion from the PBC. Tell me why all these fighters like O'Shaggy Foster saying they fighting on that card. Tell me why. If you have a better reason than me, tell me why in the comment section. Smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video. We'll catch y'all soon. Peace. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.